I'm coming to you today from Eastern Gugi country. We acknowledge the Eastern Gugi Bama, Bubu, and elders past, present, and future with deep, abiding respect on this land where we share our knowledge.
It's Sandy here. I'm saying good day from Mossman Gorge today. Just wanted to say thanks for all your support. It's been an absolute delight to formulate and create HappyPause and know that it's bringing soothing, gentle, healing comfort to more women than just myself.
For those attending the conference in person, I do hope that you get to explore our wet tropics bioregion. There's so much to see. It was my journey of creating HappyPause moisturizer for vulvovaginal dryness that led me to conduct this informal research project into regional perspectives on menopause in our rural sugarcane shire in far north Queensland. My GP didn't take dryness or menopause seriously and only recommended KY jelly for sex. After multiple visits, I asked for a solution instead of a sticky lubricant. The only other thing he offered was counseling. And while counseling is beneficial for many things, it will not fix a dry vagina. I then turned to my pharmacist for help. He provided a product, but whispered and made me feel like my estrogen decline was my fault. I had an allergic reaction to that product, which is what led me on the journey to formulate HappyPause. But today I want to talk about people being made to feel blame and embarrassment for a natural process. That pharmacy experience, holy dooly, it made my Medusa snakes spring from my head. Not everyone is as confident as me. You see menopausal clients who are confident enough to seek treatment, but there's a hidden, underserved population who never get through your doors. We've got to find a way to do better. When I conducted this survey, I didn't realize I would soon become the Vag Queen and be talking about destigmatizing menopause at a national and global level. Back then, the stigma really bothered me, especially in a rural, remote area where for most people, if we're shamed or shunned, not only will we not seek assistance for that one thing, we'll be shamed and not seek help for other medical needs either. So I dug deep in our little sugarcane town, and here's what I came up with. As you can see, the survey is very informal. The test group was small, but representative of the diversity of our community, both economically and culturally. The participants were asked to describe menopause in one word and asked about speaking with their GP about menopause symptoms. The results were heartbreaking. Of all 40 women and one man surveyed, no one saw the benefit of visiting a GP for menopausal symptoms except for 4 cancer survivors and 2 Gugi women. None of the women in the survey ever considered any type of HRT or alternative treatments for menopause symptoms or relief. The most heartbreaking bit of all, not a single person in our survey had a positive word to describe menopause or their life post-menopause. Rather than it being a time to thrive, it was a time of frustration and disappointment, a time of giving up our identity as sexual beings for almost everyone. The words in our survey given to describe menopause, they included roller coaster, nightmare, awful, chaos, sleepless, miserable, exhausting. And sadly, swear words were the most frequent describer. Now, I know this wasn't an academic deep dive, but this informal scratching of the surface was devastating proof that we still have such a long way to go to break down the stigma of menopause and humanize its treatment in remote regional areas. I ask of you to continue to be a positive disruptor of this negative shaming around menopause that is still happening outside of your proactive, like-minded circles. Dryness and the stigma and shaming around it and all aspects of menopause still in 2022 break my heart. It's time. I want to acknowledge West Australian Kath Mazzella, OAM, who's been advocating for greater gynecological awareness for nearly 28 years longer than me. Today, September 10th, it's her International Day that she founded to help raise awareness. So let's close off with one more quick swim at Mossman Gorge and Kath's favorite sign-off. Viva la vulva!
It's been such a joy to formulate and create HappyPause up here in the tropics of far north Queensland, and it's been an absolute delight bringing it to all of you across Australia, the US, and the UK. See you again soon.
Thank you so much. Viva la vulva!